Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Hard Factor 90.3 Nigeria Info Hearing Port Hackett. I'm Adedayo. 12 minutes gone past 3 p.m. and you're welcome to today's edition of Hard Facts, reaching you live from the station. From now till 7, we keep the conversation running. A few matters on the agenda. We'll be talking for development, of course, as many persons are prone to describing what we do over here. But I do hope that you've had yourselves a fine day so far, and if yours is yet to get started, well, I do hope you have a fine day ahead as well. Welcome once again. So on to issues up for discussion on the show today. I've got side comments coming up shortly, random stories and thoughts on those, which once again for the 1 billionth time will not be discussed at this time, but possibly later on during the open season segment. Hopefully we have some time for that. I'll take some reactions to some of the issues on the show, especially the side comments. Then the rant comes up, my thoughts on some issue, and I'll take your responses to that all the way till 4 p.m. 4 features the business news, and after that it's Canvas on Air, or in full, Canvas the Niger Delta Roundtable. Today on the show we're discussing women driving growth and development in the Niger Delta. That's women driving growth and development in the Niger Delta is the topic matter for today's conversation, and I'll be having on the show for today's discussion Yemi C. Obe, Managing Director of Pro Thrive Astute Heights Limited, makers of grandiose PAMP and innovative dry PAMP products packaged for human consumption, both home and abroad. She'll be my guest for that conversation in the 4 o'clock hour. That takes us till 5. 5, we've got the news updates coming up. And after that, organized labor holds yet another protest. You must have heard of this. It's been the talk of the country. The NLC today did hold a nationwide protest over moves by the National Assembly to remove the national minimum wage from the exclusive legislative list to the concurrent legislative list. The NLC said the protest will hold, and I believe it did, in the 36 states houses of assembly and at the National Assembly in Abuja. Recall that a bill seeking to remove the negotiation on minimum wage from the exclusive list to the concurrent one passed second reading in the House of Reps on February 23. Garba Mohammed sponsored the bill at the National Assembly and said the bill would allow both federal and state governments to freely negotiate minimum wage with their workers in line with federalism. But the NLC opposed the plan, describing the bill as an attempt to undermine Nigeria's working class. I'll be having NLC chairperson in Rivers State here with me in the studio, Comrade Beatrice Itubo, for that conversation. That comes up in the 5 o'clock hour. Headlines are 5:30. Major is at 6. Open season afterwards, and some of the stuff in between till about 7 when we wrap it up. The sports gang will be in for extra time. No, pardon me, I think not. Because another Champions League night today. Plenty of action and drama last night. Don't know if you caught the games, but I did, especially the Juventus at home to Porto. It was quite dramatic indeed. Juve being edged out by Porto once again in dramatic fashion, and Juve are out. Porto proceed to the round of 8. Today might feature some more drama as Liverpool host Leipzig. PSG are at home to Barcelona. Barcelona traveling to France in what has been described as Mission Impossible. But you never know. In football, never say never. I do think this one is a never, though. But, you know, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. And the Liverpool game, by the way, how are Liverpool going to fare today? It's something many persons will be looking out for as well, considering that Liverpool hasn't exactly had the best of times lately in the English Premier League. In England, they are struggling unbelievably, really. But this should be a walk in the park for Liverpool, considering that they won the first leg away from home 2-0. So they should be able to wrap up this one at home at Anfield. Catch all the action tonight to the Sports Gang from about 9 p.m. So Let's Talk will commence earlier today by 7 p.m. I suppose we set Denise on the show. So that's it. Any changes to all of these arrangements, you will find out. Simply stay tuned. But we keep the boat rolling right now with some side comments, random stories, random thoughts of mine, which once again are not up for discussion at this time. Appeal Court in Port Harcourt has struck out the appeal filed by the 22 sacked local government council chairman elected during the second tenure of former Governor Chibuike Amechi's administration. The chairman, following their dissolution by Governor Nyesom Wike during his first tenure, dragged the Rivers State government, the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, and two others to court. Today, a three-man panel of the appeal court led by Justice Tani Yusuf Hassan in a unanimous judgment struck out the appeal after it discovered that the court does not have records of the notice of appeal filed by the appellants. Now, shortly after the court proceedings, lawyer to Rivers State Government and RISEG, Chesina Etieba, spoke to newsmen. I'd say what he had to say on the matter. Just a moment. Alright, here we are.
The Court of Appeal rightfully found in our favor today there was no proper notice of appeal before this court. That means the jurisdiction of the court was never activated. And it was based on our preliminary objection that the court ruled that they have failed, and they failed to file notice of appeal before this court. That was the end of the road for them. Appeal because the appellants should go home and get ready for a fresh election. The tenure they're talking about is actually spent, so we should not overlabor the courts. Issues like this, they should go back, prepare for the next election. Election is around the corner next month.
But really, I mean, I'm just wondering, for something that meant this much to this sacked local government council chairman and the All Progressives Congress Party in Rivers State, you would think that something seemingly as elementary, something as procedural as filing a notice of appeal would have been done by their lawyers. I mean, you would think that, right? Anyways, the lawyer to the sacked 22 local government chairman, Mike Woody, also spoke. Let's see what he said.
The court said that they didn't discover our not filing a notice of appeal, that none was found in our file. They've gone through the court's record that we did not file our notice of appeal. And there's no way we can file an appeal without filing a notice of appeal. It's surprising to us for the court to state that they didn't see our notice of appeal in the file. So all we need to do is to go back home, because the matter was struck out, not dismissed. It was struck out. Go back to our records. There are notice of appeal in our records. Come back and release the matter, and that is all. It was not decided on the merit. It was just struck out, but you can never come back at any time to re-enlist.
Okay, this will be interesting, really. So the lawyer to the sacked local government council chairman, Mike Woody, appears to be suggesting that they did file a notice of appeal. The court says no, we have no records of it. Aha, this is interesting. This is quite something. So who is making something up here right now? Is it the lawyer to the APC, bang bang, or is it the courts, bang 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 bang? Really, sounds like something quite interesting, really. And I really like to see how this plays out. If of course the sacked local government council chairman do return to the courts, that will be something. That will be something. Otherwise, it just might be the end of the road for them. Also, scores of people marched to Government House in Port Harcourt this morning to protest non-payment of salary of teachers of demonstration schools in Rivers State for the past 5 years. Relatives and family members of the affected teachers are said to have joined the protest. They marched to Government House after taking their grievances to the State House of Assembly. A protester spoke to our correspondent. Let's hear what this protester had to say. Just a moment. There we are.
The government refused to obey the decision of the court. That is the reason why our relatives are so embarking on this for the governor to know the importance of obeying court order and paying the salaries of the teachers. For 5 years, I've not received salary. For 20 years, 30 years, he never employed anybody. You cannot afford to pay your bills. You can't pay accommodation. You can't pay student school fees. My colleague, almost 8 of them have died already. So it's unthinkable.
Your Excellency, sir, in my capacity as your self-appointed senior special advisor, on reminding the governor of critical matters. This is critical, Your Excellency. This is critical. For 5 years now, teachers in the employ of demonstration schools, in the employ of the River State government, working in demonstration schools in River State, have not been paid salaries. 5 years, Your Excellency. 5 years. I mean, and honorables in the River State House of Assembly, honorables, if you guys don't mind, I'd like you to pay some attention here as well. How would you guys feel if just for 1 month, you don't receive your salaries and your allowances? 1 month, just 1 month. The alert does not come in. Honorable. Honorables. How would you feel? Your Excellency, if Abuja withholds River State's what's it called again? What's that word? Allocation. Yes. If the federal government withholds River State's allocation for just 1 month, Your Excellency, you and I know what's going to happen. I perceive strongly that Your Excellency will be on every major news outlet, media house in Nigeria. You'd probably be on AIT. You'd be on channels. You might even go to RSTV. I don't know if they ever see the governor at RSTV, but Your Excellency might even go as far as going to RSTV to talk about it. Really, just 1 month. 1 month, Your Excellency. Really, and for 5 years, these are human beings, Your Excellency. These are human beings. I know that I don't think any of them has a middle name project. I don't think when their parents were naming them, they gave any of them the middle name. Maybe that's a problem here. Maybe that is a problem. Maybe these demonstration teachers should find a way to form a union and add the word project to their name. You see, and sometimes whenever I sit here in the studio, I just start getting these ideas. These ideas just start coming to me. I don't know where it comes from, but it just comes. So maybe that's what the demonstration teachers need to do. You need to form an association. Let's see if we can find a name for it now. Association of Demonstration Teachers Project. No. Union of Projects of Demonstration Teachers in River State. No, that's it. Demonstration Teachers, Rivers Demonstration Teachers Project Union. Just find a way to include project somewhere in between there, and I have a very strong feeling that the very next day, His Excellency will attend to you. But seriously, Your Excellency, the teachers, these teachers need attending to. They need to have their lives sorted out. They need to have their families sorted out. The same way Julius Berger and Project are having themselves sorted out right now. Oh, someone is giving me a good name here. Okay, can you help me out with the name? Someone says Teachers Project of Good People of River State. That's a good one. Can you help me out via WhatsApp? That's 0809 0306416. That's 0809 0306416. What should be the name of this Demonstration Teachers Association? That somewhere they have to infuse the word project there so that they will get His Excellency's attention. Someone via WhatsApp says Teachers Project of Good People of River State. That's a good one. Demonstration School Project Alliance. This one is brilliant. Demonstration School Project Alliance. That's good. It's short, it's catchy, it's straight to the point. Rivers Project Demonstration Teachers Union, RPDTU. It would be nice if the acronym is something you can just call into a word. RPD2 sounds a bit complex. Rivers Project Demonstration Teachers Union. All right, okay, all right. So something, if you can find something like that, it probably will work the magic, and you will get the attention that you so desperately need and deserve, by the way, and definitely deserve. All right, Teachers Bridge Project. That could be interpreted in different ways. I understand. Teachers bridging the gap between the teaching profession and the project of the future. That's good. That's good. Teachers Bridge Project, TBP. All right. Someone says, I think the best thing would be. I'm sorry. I couldn't help this one. I couldn't help myself. I think the best thing would be flyover teachers. Oh my. Okay. Flyover Teachers Demonstration Project Union. Okay. Oh my God. Rivers Teachers Flyovers Project. Okay. Demonstration Teachers Parallel Fly. Oh my God. Demonstration Teachers Parallel Flyover Project. Okay. Hello, allow me to contribute their motto. Teachers. Okay, this person is coming up with their motto. That's teachers as flyover out of poverty. Okay, all right, okay. That's not bad. Coalition of Project Union River State Chapter. That's from Kingsley. You didn't add teachers. Teachers demonstration has to be there somewhere. Teachers in support of flyover project of River State. All right. Demonstrating Teachers Association. No, you didn't put project there, flyover. Flyover Teachers Project Association. All right. Teachers Teachers Association of Project. All right. Alliance of Demonstration Teachers Project. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Teachers Demonstration Infrastructure Union. Okay. All right. Okay. Teachers. Oh my goodness. Teachers Defend Your Vote Project. All right. Teachers of Goodwill and Project Appreciation. Okay. This one is very personal. Mr. Project Demonstration Teachers. This one is a top contender. Mr. Project Demonstration Teachers, because the name also shows their loyalty. It shows their loyalty. That's very important, by the way. Rivers Protesters in Project Form. No. You don't have teachers there. Teachers in Project Form Association. Oh, that's nice. Someone says motto: Teachers flying over poverty. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. There's so many. Oh, this was interesting. Demonstration schools teachers wear your jeans. Wear your jeans project. Okay. I think that's it. Oh my goodness. I can't read anymore. Teachers wear your gyms for good bruising. Reef Tap. All right. Rivers Teachers Association Project. They said the acronym sounds nice. Reef Tap. Rivers Teachers Association Project. Nice. Very nice. That probably sounds like the best one I've heard so far. Or read so far. Yeah. Reef Tap. Rivers Teachers Association Project. That's a good one. That's a very, very good. That's a top contender there. It's a very, very good one. Your Excellency, the bottom line is let's pay some attention to these teachers and pay them their salaries. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see. Anything else catch my attention today? I think that just might be it for now. I am pressed for time though. I do have to move on. But finally, Your Excellency, still in my capacity as a self-appointed SSA, let's also fix education in River State, especially at the basic level. It's not. It's a far cry from what it should be, and even what it can be. Let's fix it. We need at least 10,000 teachers based on the needs assessments carried out by your administration. I must add that. We need at least 4,000 non-teaching staff as well. We need better schools. We need improved infrastructure. We need laboratories. We need sanitation and water and toilets and all of these things. We need them in our schools. We need teachers as well. Very important. Let's fix it. Because education is the best policy. Flyovers might take us from GRA Junction to Waterlines or from Rumokoro to Eliozu, but that's as far as they go. Education will take us into the future. That's the difference, Your Excellency. Education will take us into the future. So, that's a wrap for now. I go on a break. When I return, today's round comes on. Please stay with us.
We connect you to the world. We connect you to the vicinity. We are Nigeria Info.
Listen to me, I said this is a real situation and the government has to do something about it. What are you trying to insinuate? All these people looting Nigeria's money?
This is Nigeria Info, in the heart of Nigeria. 92.3. We are Nigeria Info.
A clean surrounding is a collective effort.
Diseases could be avoided
With good hygiene practice, be more responsible with how you dispose waste products. The environment will be better looking without litter and exposed garbage. We love our city clean. This message is from 92.3 Nigeria Info. To thrive in a fast-changing world,
Tune in to 92.3 Nigeria Info for the best of news, talk, and sports 24/7.
And now, Hard Facts.
Hard Facts
With Dion.
Okay, Mark, it's Hard Facts on 91.3 Nigeria Info and Harrington Hackett. I'm Dio, and I'd like to rant for just a bit. I've got something in my mind. I'll be expressing some thoughts on it, and you're welcome to express your thoughts on my thoughts all the way till 4 p.m. I'd like to address a fundamental concern, or maybe fundamental issue, might also be an appropriate expression in describing what I'm about to address this fine Wednesday afternoon. And that is, I fear that the leaders in Nigeria sometimes, maybe even many times, are at a loss as to what strategies are needed to combat certain issues. A leader needs to be aware that there are different leadership styles. For example, you have different leadership types, and you have different leadership styles. And in my experience with the leadership expert, Dr. Alfred Oladapo, Harvard trained, by the way. Remember the days of our iLead series? I look forward to the day when we'll go back to having that. I really look forward to it. Well, some discussion has been going on in the background, and who knows, in the coming days or coming weeks, iLead just might return to radio. But anyways, I learned from him, as I believe a lot of other persons did as well, and very important, that there are different leadership styles. We have the autocratic style, we have the authoritative style, we have the pace-setting style, we have the democratic style, we have the coaching style, we have the affiliative style, you have the laissez-faire style as well. And one of the mistakes that a leader can make, and Nigerian leaders ever so often make, is employing the wrong leadership style when they are confronted with certain issues. Because while certain leaders may be known for primarily employing a particular leadership style, a leader should also be dynamic, because you cannot employ one and the same leadership style. In fact, you should not employ one and the same leadership style in every situation or in every scenario. You have to be able to be dynamic. You have to be able to mix and match. Sometimes, for a particular scenario or circumstance, you might even have to mix. You might have to combine different styles to address a problem. For example, an example of when not to employ a certain leadership style. If you have a fire, for example, if you have a fire, maybe in your place of work or at home. Well, let's say your place of work, and you are the leader, the team leader, you are the head of department, or you are the management, or your management staff, or whatever it is in that unit or in that office. And then there's a fire. You cannot employ democratic style of leadership at that moment. You cannot decide to conduct a poll and then ask your staff and say, so how many of you think that we should escape from this building right now, escape from this fire? All in favor, say aye. Raise your hands. Okay, wait. Raise it again. I want to count. Raise it high, please. Don't worry. Cover your nose. I know the smoke is disturbing your nose and your eyes. Don't worry. Let's do this quickly. Let's do this. Raise your hands. Okay, 1, 2. Chinwe, are you raising your hand or not? You have to raise it very well. Are you okay? You move, please. Let me see those at the back and see if anybody there is raising. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Raise it very well. This fire is burning. It will soon block the door. Raise it very well. Let's know if you are raising your hand or not. Let's know, so that we'll know what we'll do quickly. It will be foolhardy of any leader to become democratic in that situation. What you need to do is to be autocratic and authoritative. Simply order everyone out of the building immediately, irrespective of how they feel about it. And you might even have a worker or a team member who forgot something in the office and wants to rush back to go get it. But because you know that there is inherent danger in that, you will block that person from doing so. Order that person and maybe even physically impair the person and make it impossible for that person to return into that office. So that's an example of a wrong time to be democratic or even laissez-faire, as the case may be. So you need to employ the right leadership styles depending on the situation that you are confronted with. I have a strong feeling that a lot of Nigerian leaders do not understand this concept. They probably need Dr. Arthur Dolakwa to organize a special class for them or something. Because how else does one explain the approach of our leaders sometimes, especially to crime, as this story does typify? And this story is not peculiar to this particular situation. This story typifies how Nigerian leaders in different parts of the country have been prone to handle crime and criminality and criminals as well. This was on our bulletin earlier today. Governor Bello Matawalle of Zamfara State has given 2-month ultimatum to all bandits in the state to either repent and surrender their weapons or face serious consequences from the security personnel. Matawalle told newsmen that the federal government would soon deploy additional 6,000 soldiers to help the state government to fight the recalcitrant bandits. He called on local government, sole administrators and traditional rulers to monitor the respective areas and report to the government if there was any attack so that the government can take action. If ever there were a time to attempt to be democratic or to be employing a coaching style of leadership or an affiliative style of leadership when you are combating crime and criminality and criminals, that definitely is not the time to do that. You are not trying to coach the criminals out of crime. That's what the prison yards are for. That's what the correctional facilities are for. Your job as an executive, as the governor or president, or even local government council chairman, is not to attempt to mentor their mentor, and neither are you their coach at that time. Give them motivational words to leave crime. You shouldn't attempt to be pace setting at that time either, and try to tell them to do as you do and look like you. No, you should be autocratic. You should be authoritative. You should put your foot down and crush them and smash them and let the full weight of justice descend upon them, disintegrating them and crushing them into fine powder. That is the approach that's needed in dealing with crime, criminality, and criminals. You do not give them time. You're not supposed, because ignorance of the law is not even an excuse to committing crime. Now, the Zamfara state government, or the governor, has given these criminals, or bandits as they are called these days, 2 months ultimatum. So what's supposed to happen within the 2 months? For those of them, by the way, who will not change their ways, who will not surrender their lives to God, what's going to happen? So are we saying, it is Zamfara state governor saying that they have 2 months to embark on a crime spree until government will then decide? So it's like the government is saying, you see, we are giving you 2 months now. We are giving you 2 months now. See, we are giving you allowance now. We are giving you time now. We are giving you time now. You do not give them time now. You don't do that. You swoop in, you go in, you do immediately, expectedly, and you go on a crime spree. It appears to be a method applied by different leadership at different levels in all over the country, really, where you see leadership in Nigeria parlaying with criminals. But when you have, it's so ironic also how that when you have lower abiding citizens who want to express themselves, express their displeasure with government, express their feeling of being disgruntled, their dissatisfaction actions, then Nigerian leaders will now become autocratic. They now become authoritative. They now hear them say, I hereby ban all form of protest. See, if we catch you, come out now, come and protest. If anybody protests in that place, I have instructed the security operatives to deal with them decisively. Come out. We have instructed, we have hereby, in fact, you know what? But curfew. In fact, you people will not listen. Curfew. Come out now. Come out. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nobody can do it. In fact, don't even breathe. If you breathe oxygen, soldiers swooping. These law-abiding citizens who are expressing their rights as guaranteed and enshrined in the constitution of the country. Then you see Nigerian leaders being autocratic, being authoritative, and stamping their foot on the ground and screaming blue murder and all of that, and being very, very strong and very decisive. But when it comes to criminals, Nigerian leaders will now start employing pace setting style. They now become democratic. You see, these are bandits. You see, it's not right to call them criminals. You understand? These are people who are going through tough times. We need to realize their potentials. Society. You understand? It's very unfortunate indeed, and that goes to show the suspicions of a lot of persons, Nigerians inclusive, that Nigerian leaders really do not understand the concept of leadership, and whatever ideas they have of it is something extremely warped and cannot in any way lead to the realization of the aspirations of the people that they do lead. So I urge Nigerian leaders to take a course in leadership. They need to do that. In Rivers State here, if you need any recommendations, I strongly recommend Dr. Alfred Oladapo. Maybe 3 to 6 months of his tutelage, and your life will not remain the same again. And maybe after that, the people will finally, start to really benefit or get from you the so-called dividends of democracy that have for so long been promised but have continued to elude the people. On that note, I'll end my round. Thanks to listening to Badgelin Boy. Any thoughts about let's hear it? Not much of the same lines are open. We got 0817 923 0002 or 0003, 0817 923 0007 or 0009. We're live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH, Facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp is on 0809 030 6416. Please keep it brief, concise, straight to the point. And once a call is answered, do please turn down the volume of your radio set. So the phone lines now.
For these leaders, when they talk tough, because if you check Nigerian society, you will not tell them something they listen. But if that kind of hard talk will make them to defend from doing the wrong thing, I think it's better rather than carrying police to go after them. For me, if that talk alone could tell them from doing the wrong thing, I think that is what the governor will even want than even using the police and all the army and all whatnot. For me, so sometimes the kind of government we want is the government of the people. Thank you.
Let's say via Facebook, Victor Sarah goes, it gets tougher every day being in Nigeria. Arewara Joshua on Facebook goes, what has he been waiting for all this while? Must he wait for all the residents of the state to be massacred? Most unfortunate. And via Twitter at Ike02802, it sounds like a real life purge. Yeah. Have you seen that movie, Purge? If you haven't, go look for it. Exactly. Sounds like that, Ike. Sounds like a real-life purge. Apparently, these criminals have been given 2 months to do whatever they like. And then they can decide to surrender on the 59th day after killing, kidnapping, and destroying properties. At Friday, Udom to Twitter died. The governor is just making ineffective statements. Everybody knows, except those who are supposed to know, that the government is not serious about fighting the so-called bandits. At AGL4 on YouTube Twitter, why giving criminals time to continue their criminality instead of security personnel doing their job by arresting and prosecuting them as the law demands? Do you know those criminals struck again today in kidnapping more than 100 people and 10 were killed in the same Zamfara? I would not be surprised if that's the case at all, because once again, what we're doing inevitably is giving them time it's like trying to wean someone off candy or cake or ice cream, and you say, okay, you know what, you have 24 hours to take as much ice cream as you have, because from after that you're no longer going to be allowed to take ice cream again. So what do you expect? The person is literally going to go on a rampage and consume more ice cream than they probably can even in 6 months. Hello, Hard Fact, welcome. Hello. The numbers once again are 0817 923 0002 or 0003, 0817 923 0007 or 0009. WhatsApp on 0809 030 6416. Via WhatsApp, Dio, my heart is failing me every day because of what I hear and see in this nation. Government giving bandits 2 good months to repent, while the same government go after unarmed protesters. That's some cheating. Hello, Hard Fact, welcome.
Hello?
Hi, go ahead.
My name is Cyril.
Welcome, Cyril.
This is the same Zamfara president.
Hello. Hello. 91.3, welcome.
Hey?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good day, Dayo. There is nothing more the government are doing. They're just hiding under them as a cover-up. They are know what they are doing. So, they will speak to them and tell them, okay, what we'll do is that we'll give you time. Just bring those guys and bring the guns and everything will forgive you. Don't go back to it again. Why those ones who will not accept, we still judge and be committing the crime. And they tell us they pay security money every year, every hour, every minute, every second. What are they doing with those money, and where is the security in Nigeria? That is the problem they have. They don't have leadership quality. They will just go there and be there. Hey, they want to see this. A leader is one who people the right way, who lead the people to the right path in life. So what are they doing? They're just killing Nigeria, leaving Nigeria to a point where God himself will be the one that will come to rescue us from. You always say God is busy in Afghanistan. Surely he's busy. But let us also say, I know that is the problem. They don't have anything to give to us. Everywhere in the country, security all over the place. Thank you, Dayo.
You're welcome. Hello? Hello? 98.3?
Hello.
Hello, go ahead.
Good evening.
You're welcome.
Okay, today from OG. For me, just like you explained, it's the Nigerian leadership, the followership is peculiar. What I think probably we need to see is people like Dr. Alfred Oladapo actually leading and showing by example. Because it seems, I think theory is in most institutions probably doesn't apply directly to Nigerian situation. So maybe we need people like him to actually practicalize it. The others will take from there and do what is right. It's a peculiar situation that we are in. God will guide our leaders and the ones that are coming after them to do better. That's it for me because it's like it's a redo.
All right. Hello? You're welcome.
Yeah, this is Mr. Tan calling from Port Harcourt.
Go ahead.
Actually, these people, they are not leaders, they are politicians. Trying to do what they like. So there's a difference between being a politician and being a leader. They are not trained to be a leader. They are only politics, fighting for their stomach and their family. They never have any intention for the people, for what they are doing, just to feed themselves and their family. That's all they do. Thanks.
Welcome. Well, via WhatsApp, the government is obviously encouraging crime in this country. Very soon, more violent groups will spring up, and the situation will become difficult to handle. That's Daniel from Rumigbo. These rulers would never cease to amaze me. This country needs serious fumigate market. It's clear that they have run out of ideas, yet they won't consult those who know how to handle real security problems. It's a shame to this present government. It's as from Anderson Chidi. 4 more minutes to the top of the hour. Atonia via Facebook, Atonia Chimobi Best goes, Dio, God bless you. I was actually thinking in that direction. How can you give a space of 2 months? That's absurd. He did not consider the souls that may likely be wasted within that period of time. The best time to attack is now. Hello, 90.3.
Yeah, Dayo, this is Daniel calling from Akron.
Go ahead.
Okay, Dayo, I think on this issue, I should blame the youth. So when it comes to election time, the youth should stop collecting 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, all those little money to vote wrong people into office. They should vote people that have the good intention to give the citizens security and everything that the citizens deserve. Because this crop of leaders, they are not there to do anything. Just look at us, a new governor can just show bandits, give bandits 2 months to do whatever they want. After that, they can return.
No, I don't think that's what he. I don't think that's what he said directly, but that it could be interpreted that way.
But I heard the other day on a newspaper of a governor aide that was sacked because he criticized a president. He was also arrested by a DSS. So why can't this set of people go after the bandits with this kind of with that kind of passion?
Yes, with that kind of zeal. Yes.
Decisively.
All right, sir. I mean, it's a good question, really. Someone, says something against an honorable or an excellency, and immediately the security operatives are on that person, inviting him, arresting him, blocking off whole streets, whole in fact, entire local government areas to apprehend the person. But we have criminals on rampage, and we're giving them 2 months. giving them 2 months to decide what they want to do with their lives. If they want to go into pipeline welding or soap making, or they want to go into air freshener making. Oh well, we got the business news coming up top of the hour at 4 p.m. after waited by SPDC. We'll discuss the development of the Niger Delta region. Do please stay with us.